All right, this is from Anthony Policast. Do you think Andy Pettitte is a Hall of Famer?
In my mind, I think he is. What he's accomplished, in this day and age, I think it's going to be really hard to get 300 wins. I do. And that's something that's set at a very high level. And that's the way it should be. But with what he's accomplished in the postseason, I think he is.
Gut feeling, is he coming back?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what he's going to do. So I know his family is very important to him. I know he's accomplished a lot in this game, so I'm not really sure.
All right, this is from Brian Piotrowski. What's your favorite thing to do when you have a day off?
Be with my family. Hang out with my wife and my kids, and we can do a number of things, whether it's going to the wiffle ball field or throwing BP or watching my daughter tumble. We do a number of things.
Is there ever a time when you can completely shut off Yankee business?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty good at that. On a day off, I'm able to shut it off. And
but if Brian calls, you're going to...
I answer it.
Right.
Yeah, I answer it. But, I mean, he's great about it, too. Unless it's something pressing, he doesn't call me on off days. And, you know, when the kids go to bed at night, that's when I start doing the work for the next day.
All right, this one is on Twitter at EB68. As a fellow Northwestern alum, I'd like to know Joe's prediction of the NU football team this year.
I think they're going to have a good year. I know they're ranked in the top 20. They beat Syracuse last night. They're off to a good start, 2-0. They went out to Cal and won there. So offensively, they're putting up a lot of points. Defensively, they're pretty good as well. And I think Pat Fitzgerald does a great job. So I think they'll end up a top 20 team.
How were they when you were there, the football team?
Well, they actually broke the record for the longest losing streak my freshman year, and they started to improve, and they have really taken off as a program.
How tough is it, do you think, to build a football team when you've got to get really smart kids in?
Well, I don't think it's impossible. You have to understand the enrollment's only about 7,000, and all these other schools there's 25, 30,000, but I think they've done a pretty good job. They won a bunch of Big Ten titles in the 1990s, and they've had a great 2000. You know, since 2000, they've done very well. So he's done a really good job with the program, Pat Fitzgerald.
You ever get to a game during the season?
Yeah. I like to go to games, and I keep in touch with Pat and encourage him, and he encourages me.
All right, this is from Dennis Rhodes at Dress Q Man. Has this been your most challenging season as a Yankee manager?
You know, they're all challenging. Obviously, you know, we've had to deal with more injuries this year, but it's always something because it's, you know, the game is a soap opera. There's things that happen during the course of a season, and you just deal with it.
Good enough. Joe, you holding up?
I'm holding up.
All right, that's Joe Girardi. I'm Michael Kay. We have a big week of baseball coming up. Really important games. 4 games against the Orioles, 3 against the Red Sox, and yes, we'll be all over it. We thank you for watching another edition of WB Mason Presents The Joe Girardi Show right here on Yes. See you, everybody.